Hey y'all, hey, what's good, peeps? What's up? What's up? Okay, your girl is back. Your girl is back. Your girl's back with another video here, and this is the first time in a long time I am recording outside, and yay for me. And I am back trying to stick with this YouTube thing. I've noticed I've picked up a couple more subscribers from, and I think those are just friends that colleagues of mine. So hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. But we're here for the plants. We're here for the plants. Oh, y'all, this sucker was horrible. It was so shriveled up, and I actually moved it back over here today. It was sitting by my front stairs. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was sitting by my front door. And it has done so well by that because this plant just likes a lot of direct sunlight, and it wasn't getting it over here. But today I had to bring the table back over, so I'm gonna figure something out so that this plant can still get some direct sunlight. So I'm covered here, but that's not what I wanted to show you. See, y'all, I'm paranoid. I was looking for the bug. I was like, where is it? So in case you wonder what I'm drinking, come on in so you can see it. Just tilt the camera down. Okay. I'm drinking me some Michelob Ultra. Okay. My husband picked this up for me. Y'all, I don't like Michelob Ultra out of the can per se. It tastes different. I prefer it out of a bottle. To me, it tastes different. Maybe not to someone else, but to me, it tastes different. And I really just don't like it. Let me move this plant here. It's another plant, and this plant has gotten burnt by the sun. Let me bring it in. It has been, and it's a succulent as well, but it has had direct sunlight, and I don't know if you can tell. See, that's what I mean by burnt. So I definitely am bringing this one back over. It's doing well, but I'm just gonna move it back over here. And so this is the table I brought over, so I have a place to sit this on. But oh, yeah. Okay. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, Latanya, is that a pot? Is that a like in pots and pans? Is that something that you took out of your kitchen? Okay. Well, in the words of Miss Annie Wiggy, if you're on TikTok, you know who I'm talking about. In the words of Annie Wiggy, don't judge me, judge your mama. Okay. Yeah, that's a pot. That's a pot. It's a cooking pot. But it's just me out here. What am I good? Get my whole cooler, bring it out here for 4 beers? Nah, so I got a bag of ice. Why? So I just took it out the freezer, grabbed me some ice from my freezer, and bought 4 beers out so I could sit out here with y'all and do this video. So don't come for me. And I'm not necessarily talking to... I'm about to reposition myself because this angle just ain't working for me. Hold on. Oh, that's better. I look slimmer. I like the side. Okay, so I just decided to move from over there because I was doing a lot of turning, and I'm really just almost forgot my pot of beer. But I dare say I am not the first person to thought of this. I'm sure somebody else is out there done the same thing. Don't got you when you know it's just you and your bestie, and you ain't doing nothing but sitting out here on, relaxing and chillaxing, chilling. You just went ahead. It's a cooking pot. I mean, and it's filled with ice, and it's gonna hold this beer. And I'm on. You know what? And to tell you the truth, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be out here with this because Well, okay, that's not true. We've done this a few times. So yeah. So it's just it's me and Whitney. This is how we do it. Okay, we're gonna have a beer, and this is my rubber tree plant, and it has grown quite a bit in height, and it is just not happy here in this container. So this plant, this queen pothos, may or may not need to be repotted. However, the pothos is so resilient. I know that I can just take this out of this container here and put it in smaller containers, or in this container it's coming out of, and it'll be fine. It's going to be great. But It's Sunday, y'all. I'm relaxing. I did not feel like going anywhere this morning, so I decided not to go to Lowe's. I haven't left my house. I told y'all I'm in pajamas. I threw this wig on, I threw this lipstick on, and I hit record. So with this plant here, I'm just gonna swap the containers, and hopefully it comes out right, and hopefully it's going to be quick because it's going to be 90 degrees today and it's not 12 o'clock yet, and I want to be back in my house, inside the house, before 12. So let's get started. All right, y'all, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so hopefully you can see that these are the two plants that I'm going to work on, and I'm going to apologize in advance because my toes are going to get on camera, and although I did my nails, my fingers, I did not do my toes. This can be tricky. Okay, but if you see my toes, then you see I'm on camera. Pop my glasses. All right, so once again, we have my rubber tree plant here that I am going to end up having to spike here to make sure, and then we have this pothos. So we're just gonna swap these plants out. That is wet. Hopefully this potting mix, the remaining of this last potting mix that I have, I'm going to use it up. So it's just, oh good. The soil isn't perfect, but it's damp. And I know I'm going up a lot higher, but again, I'm lazy. I did not want to go and I couldn't find the size in between both of these, so we're just going to try it. All right. So, and for those who are curious, yes, this plant was in my house. It was up high enough that I don't think any bugs got to it. All right. And so the soil did get soft enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump this out. So I did end up, I don't know, that looked like, I don't know what this is, but it was trying to grow. So my pot is, save that. Alright, so I accidentally, looks like I tore it off from the mother root, but again, it's a pothos, it's going to be fine. Just going to take this vining plant, put that over there, and looks fine. Place that there. Oh, y'all, no bugs. Yay. So, and I'm just gonna hose that off later. I keep forgetting that it's wet. So now, I'm just gonna take some of this potting mix. Don't let anyone say you can't reuse soil. You can. You just need to treat it with some nutrients, because that's what you want to put, you know. So you can reuse the soil. Just know that the main thing, you want to add stuff to it, like earthworm castings, some enriched nitrogen. Go ahead and add fertilizer to the soil, because using old soil, it's like the nutrients is gone. So if you're going to use it, you're going to bring it back. But I love I picked this soil up because it's peat moss, it's coconut husk, it's organic, it has earthworm castings already in it. I'm going pretty high with this soil because beer drink, because it is like 4 inches too big. Y'all, I started opening up that beer. Let's see if that'll do. That is not gonna do. I'm gonna be in trouble. I do have some coconut husk though, so. Now, this planter I picked up from Lowe's as well. Oh, and this soil is not nearly as damp. I don't know, y'all. It may not have needed to be repotted. I don't think this plant actually needs to be repotted. So this is a bust. Yeah. This plant, I am not comfortable repotting it. So I'm not. I'm gonna take some of the just gonna mix the old and new soil together. And that is, yeah, that plant was actually fine in here, so I'm gonna put it back in here. And that's the downfall of having a salsa tray attached to it. You can't see what you normally could see, which would be the roots coming out the bottom of this plant. So I just took a guess and said, hey, this plant is suffering from being repotted, and it actually doesn't need to be repotted. So I'm gonna pot it back. And the soil is actually wet enough where I don't need to wet it. What I do need to do is, and I don't have any here with me, so I am going to have to leave and get some sticks to, because this needs to be, I need to straighten this so that, yeah, oops, that was rough there, I lost a leaf. So I think what I'm gonna do right now is I am gonna leave this plant outside, just because I don't want to neglect it anymore. Well, that sucked. It really didn't. Okay, so that happens sometimes. You have that planter attached, so I didn't see the roots protruding from the bottom of it, and I assumed because of the struggling of the new plant and the way the other one was limping over that it was really just a case of me not that it was overgrown, when the truth of the matter was it was a case of my plants are still recovering from the neglect I caused, it looks like, and I need to spike up those branches that are starting, which I will be doing. Probably I think I have some orchid sticks around here somewhere, so I'll show you what the plant looks like at the end of the video once I spiked it up, and where its new home is going to be. At least for now, just I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna do a little research on rubber trees and stuff. I think it'll be fine out here, but just want to make sure. So that leads us to this. And you know, the easiest thing in the world for me to say was just put it back in there. Put it back in there. It did have a lot of room to grow. But I'm not going to put all of it back in there. I have this little pot here. Doesn't that look cute in there? So I'm going to just add some soil on it and just plant that up real quick. I'm not going to flip the camera around for that. There's no need. Just, you've already seen the potting mix, and all I'm going to do is just shove soil down on top of it, and I'm going to jiggle the plant, and I'm using the soil that I had mixed up for the rubber tree plant. So, and remember, someone's gonna be like, oh, you should throw that soil away, it's fine. I was like, yeah. No, this I don't like that. You can just add the nutrients back in it, fertilize it, go ahead and you can fertilize your plants, you can fertilize it, you can go ahead and add some earthworm castings to that soil. You can buy, you know, I'm trying to stick this in here. Okay, it doesn't want to go that way. Do you want to go this way? You really want the roots to attach. So, and besides, it's the best thing you can do is use some of the old soil with the new soil. Mix it together. So you're like, oh girl, you got all that soil on your patio. Got that hose. Just gonna hose that off, because this patio falls right down to the great outside. It'll be fine. So that is one quick potted pothos. So yeah, it's cute. It's in there. It's in there pretty good. So like I said, I ended up cutting the pothos roots off from its main roots, and I'm not even concerned. I'm like, it's fine. They'll be fine. It'll grow back. So yeah, so where am I gonna put this? Let's put it on there. And then I have the larger piece, which I am gonna just put it back in the same container. Well, wait, maybe I won't. I got these containers, and I brought them home for the container. The plant inside of it is dead, or should be. I brought it home so I can have this empty container. I mean, anytime you can get these suckers for free, go for it. So that was just a free opportunity there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, transfer the soil into this one. Make it a lot smaller. See, I don't know if you can tell. See, it's a lot smaller. And then I'm just gonna put the pothos on top of it. No bugs. I wish I had a table, because I'm actually bending down too much. So I should have brought that little tape over in front of me. But just gonna take the root ball. I'm gonna insert it in. And you're probably like, wow, it really is inserting that far in, but the pothos vine itself has these little nodes on it. Let's see if you can see it. Has these little nodes along the vine of it. So, and those nodes will turn into roots in soil and in air and in water. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just pushing as many nodes as I can down because I really want this plant sort of to become more bushy at the top. And I'm also trying to confine its spread out abilities by putting it in a smaller container. So, and now I'm just gonna top it off with some soil. See, I'm bending down again. So there's the soil. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna finish topping this off and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Okay, y'all, I went ahead and I hosed down my patio, getting it back to normal. And I'm gonna show you what I did with the, yeah. Okay, and here's the final step. I did went ahead and spiked them up. So I was standing tall, and we're gonna see how it does. I'm gonna keep a really close eye on it. I'm leaving it out here so I don't neglect it. Okay, so Pepper, come. Okay, y'all, so Pepper was really good. She stayed down here the whole time, no whining. So now she's out. Now she's out. And I still have a little bit of cleanup to do. Pepper, let's look at the camera. Pepper, Pepper. Get out of the mud. Yeah. We have dirty paws. We have dirty paws. Well, I made the mud.